What's a well-respected, highly successful interior designer like Carol Ann Tansey doing in a place like this? After all, Carol Tansey is one of the most sought-after interior designers in the San Francisco Bay Area. She has created wonderful, magical interiors that have transformed and redefined spaces of all kinds. But that's not the whole story, not by a long shot. Most often, Carol Tansey's spectacular designs are based on the creative use of recycled materials. That's right, Carol Tansey turns other people's discards into works of art and unique design elements. Where most of us see a useless pile of styrofoam packing material, Carol sees a geometric wall design. For Carol, a bunch of empty wine bottles becomes a set of unique, individualized decanters for an elegant table setting. What might seem like merely a heap of discarded plastic water bottles to us is a potential display of decorative vases for Carol. Carol's local cable television show has built a strong following, and now she's getting her fans excited about the unlimited design potential of recycled materials. When you think about it, that enthusiasm isn't really too surprising. Americans today are more into recycling than ever in our history. For most of us, taking care of the environment has become a very high priority. Carol not only embraces this priority, she shares her excitement and clever, unique insights into the creative use of discarded materials with everyone.
What she is I'm an interior designer by profession, and what I do is I take recyclables or disposable waste and I bring it back in the home and office and I decorate with it. The Goddess of Garbage ironically comes in part teaching, going to the schools, showing them what to do, how to do it. But you know, children many times know more about recycling and about the environment than we adults.
They've grown up with it now.
They have grown, it's a part of their life. And adults are learning more about it. I mean, we all go to our curb and put our things out, and that's fine, but it's all the other little different things you can do, like the canvas bag to the supermarket, like taking the one trip and making it chronologically down the line so you don't waste gasoline. It's like recycling more than just going to the curb site. It's like conserving energy. It's like buying energy efficiency appliances. All those things, Jack, add up.
But it's Carol Tansey herself who makes it all work. An ASID award-winning designer, Carol is recognized as one of the San Francisco Bay Area's top 10 superior interior designers. She's taught classes in interior design. She's a sought-after guest on radio and television talk shows. She's been published in some of the country's most prestigious and most popular periodicals. She's a highly regarded environmental and recycling advocate. Carol makes complex and creative design concepts available to everyone. She knows the importance of value and practicality. She has a knack for making processes and techniques simple and enjoyable. And she has way too much fun doing it.
Today, our project is a medicine cabinet. This is the one place that everybody goes every single morning to start their day. And I thought, well, besides it being functional, why don't we personalize it? So I decided that's exactly what I was going to do. And I have used all recyclized materials. And we're going to walk through the steps so you can see exactly what I'm doing. First of all, I got my medicine cabinet, a very old one and an exciting one. Then I decided, well, now what am I going to use? I know. I will see if I can find some contact paper, and that's exactly what I did. I found for myself some wonderful green and white contact paper. Very easy to put up and very quick. You know I like things that are very quick. Don't have time to mess around with a lot of nonsense. Then I found a piece of cork. My neighbor had it next door, and I said, can I have it? They said yes. And I actually applied this to the inside of the door, which you'll be seeing. And why did I do this? I wanted to spray paint it white. And then I wanted to use as a personalized bulletin board. You know, things that we can put our affirmations on and maybe a picture of our boyfriend. Let's look at something else that I did. I recyclized cookie partitions. I love a certain type of cookie and they have these particular partitions and I kept them. I thought, I'm going to reuse these. And we're going to see these placed into the medicine cabinet and to make everything neat and tidy so you could find it when you need it. I also keep all my hairspray tops, all my deodorant tops, whatever I'm using. And they come in very handy too because they look something like this. And what happens is you put your lipsticks and your little small tubes of this and that, your Q-tips, your cotton balls. But now here's another interesting thing. You know when we are traveling, how we always get those free shampoos and those free soaps and what have you. I recycleize those on an everyday basis and I put them in these little containers that I'm speaking about. Now you remember my 3-part cookie partition. We're getting ready to place in the cabinet. So now we're going to put all my cosmetics, as many as I can fit, into that and place it inside. So let's see what it holds. And it does hold a lot. Everything is going in neat and nice. I'll be able to find things in the morning. There won't be any problem. I'm usually half asleep anyway. So look, everything is just going in there so nice and neat and tidy. It's just too much. And remember, all of this has been recycled. And we just slip it in. Isn't that pleasant to look at, the green and the white and the clear? But you know, there's one thing still missing, and that's my toy. I think everybody should have a toy in their medicine cabinet to remind themselves that there's still a child within. So every morning when you wake up and you look in your medicine cabinet, you see your toy, and he reminds you to smile. You know, there's more to this than meets the eye. I'm going to show you several quick and easy ideas for your home out of simple plastic bottles. First, we're going to go to the big size, and I'm going to show you what you can do. You cut this down at the height you want with a bandsaw. Don't forget to take mineral spirits and take that gicky stuff off the back of it so it's nice and clean for yourself. Put in your clear pebbles or black pebbles, whatever you prefer. Put your water in. Makes a great, great bouquet of flowers. It looks like a crystal vase and it's really plastic. You can do them at different heights, which gives you a different variety of things at the table. Now for the little guys, which I really like, because I travel a lot with these in my car when I'm up and down the road. I took one and I made a rosemary vinaigrette. I wrapped it with raffia and paper bag for the top, put a walnut button attached to it, and tied a wooden sprig for cake testing, if you will. Don't you just love that? For a gourmet friend of mine, I'm going to her house for dinner. Thought you might like that as a hostess gift. These two right here are for hostess gifts. These are bubble bath, liquid, and powder. One is wrapped in a more tailored manner, real fast. Ribbon, aluminum foil from a candy box that I got, a little gold emblem, a old earring that I glued together. This is a little bit more feminine. 2 different types of doily, French ribbon, and that simply just means with the wire in it, wrapped with a little flower, both gifts for my friends. And you can also enjoy the water.